Morning everyone, and welcome to today's trading analysis on the 10th of January 2023. I've been asked this question quite a lot lately. Where's crypto going? What's going on? It's been a tough bear market. A lot of people had a horrendous 2022. I've decided to make a little bit of a video of a longer term outlook to see, what has happened over the last 12 years and where could we potentially be going, and just to give some perspective of what is going on. This is a monthly chart of Bitcoin, which goes all the way back to 2010. And you can see that the first low was in 2010. 51 months later, the second low was in 2015. Third low was in 2018, and we are potentially now looking at the fourth low, which is in 2023. You can see that it's 51 months, 47 months, and then this is the average between those two. 47 to 51 months is this area here, which is exactly where we are. And if you look at the highs, you can see that the first high was in 2013, the second high was in 2017, the third high in 2021. This was 49 months, 46 months, and then if you take the average between the two, we're kind of looking towards the end of 2025, the third to fourth quarter of 2025. So that would take this cyclical analysis into account and saying, the halvening cycle, and then also looking at the previous bear markets. You can also see that the first bear market from the top to the bottom was 14 months. The second one was 12 months. And now we are looking to be in 12 months, 12 to 14 months. If history repeats itself, that this would have been one of these three buying opportunities that we've had in the past. So this is just to give you an perspective. So had Bitcoin at the bottom out here and make a top in 2025, then you could look at this as potentially a good place to dollar cost average. So by no means am I saying that this is definitely going to happen. I'm just saying this is what the history has showed us, and just something to consider going forward. So if we had to go into the daily scale, and this is just a little bit of a shorter outlook, you can see that every time Bitcoin has fallen, it has made this sort of a bear flag formation. It's broken out, bear flag formation, it's broken out, had a bear flag, and then broken out again, and now it appears that it's making another bear flag. So on the shorter term, it certainly does look like we are still in this position where the flag could break down. If you had to zoom into this flag, you can see, let's say this flag channel plays out and it does something like that and then breaks down. The top end of the flag could be all the way up to $18.5 to $19,000. One of the trading strategies could potentially be sell at the top there, go back down, buy back in when it breaks out, buy back in here, and if it breaks down, you sell. That is just a way to look at it and look at this flag formation and say, over the last 12 months, this is how Bitcoin has been behaving. So assuming it's going to behave like that now. This flag could easily give us a target back to $12,000 to $14,000. That would also be then on a shorter term a good way to dollar cost average yourself. Looking at the funding rate, there's not really much to say. We've now had the FTX drop, the big liquidation event, sort of tapering sideways downwards, and then hopefully it will skyrocket up at some point. XRP on the weekly scale, this green box at the bottom here, which ranges from 30 to 28 cents. At the moment, it's looking like this is quite a good support area. This certainly does still look like a little bit of a head and shoulders formation, so that is a bit scary. A breakdown here would be certainly all the way down to 20 cents or something further down. For now, let's hope that this support area holds. On the shorter time frame, you can see that XRP is on a green too. You can see that it is making higher lows, and it's looking like it wants to break this resistance up here at 35 cents. S&P on a weekly scale, this arrow is pointing down, so the cyclical analysis is showing that it should sort of bottom out towards the end of January. So this could just go sideways a little bit or a little bit down, and then hopefully we will have a little bit of a rally towards February and into March. The US dollar, this is the scary part. Looking at the previous low to this low, you can see it's a clear divergence. So that's bullish. So bullish for the US dollar is bearish for everyone else. This is the COVID crash. So US dollar did all its sort of wild movements here, and they started printing the US dollar over here. You can see that it's now clearly come back to retest those highs. In conclusion, I'd just like to say that I have been saying for the last 3 or 4 videos, this is a good time to accumulate. The best strategy at the moment would be a dollar cost average strategy. And just to give you an idea, so if you have 10,000 Rand that you would like to buy in crypto, or $10,000, you take 10 weeks and you buy $1,000 every week. Therefore, whether the price goes up or down, you would be averaging yourself into this period. So therefore, it doesn't really matter whether you're buying today at $17,000, $16,000, or $18,000. You would just be buying yourself on an average basis into this zone. Therefore, it's a way for you to protect yourself from major losses. I hope this information was useful to you. So if you do, please like and subscribe, and let's see you on the next one.